Welcome students. Now today chapter is chapter number 3, triangles, and today we are going to study one theorem. That theorem is called as a theorem of remote interior angles of a triangle. So this is a triangle PQR and angle PRS is called as a exterior angle of this triangle, and angle PRQ is a interior angle for this angle. But these two angles means angle Q and angle P are called remote interior angles, and here is the measure of exterior angle is equal to the measure of sum of its remote interior angles. We know that the sum of measures of all the angles of triangle is 180 degrees. So sum of these three angles is 180 degrees. Also these two angles are angles in linear pair. So its sum will also 180 degrees. So if we equate these two equations, then we can find that this angle means exterior angle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. Now proof. In triangle PQR, angle PQR plus angle QPR plus angle PRQ is equal to 180 degree. Sum of measures of all these angles of triangle is 180 degree. Reason for this: sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Now these two angles are angles in linear pair, therefore angle PRQ plus angle PRS is equal to 180 degree. Angles in linear pair. Let this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. From equations 1 and 2, it is clear that the right sides are equal, therefore its left sides are also equal. Therefore angle PQR plus angle QPR plus angle PRQ is equal to angle PRQ plus angle PRS. Now this angle PRQ will get cancelled. This is from, reason is from equations 1 and 2. Therefore angle PQR plus angle QPR is equal to angle PRS. Therefore angle PRS is equal to angle PQR plus angle QPR is a proof. So what is this theorem? The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angles. This is exterior angle and its measure is equal to the sum of measures of these two angles. These two angles are called remote interior angles. Thus this theorem is proved, and this theorem is called theorem of remote interior angles of triangle. Property of an exterior angle of a triangle. This is a triangle PQR. In this triangle, angle PRS is the exterior angle, and these two angles are called remote interior angles. So according to the property of remote interior angles of a triangle, we have angle QPR plus angle PQR. Angle QPR plus angle PQR is equal to angle PRS. So measure of exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the measure of sum of measure of its remote interior angles. Now from this theorem it is clear that the angle PRS is greater than angle QPR. Also angle PRS is greater than angle PQR. So this property is called as a property of an exterior angle of a triangle. Exterior angle of a triangle is always greater than its remote interior angle. Practice set 3.1. Question number 1. In the figure, angle ACD is an exterior angle of triangle ABC. Angle B is equal to 40 degree, angle A is equal to 70 degree. Find the measure of angle ACD. Now let's see. In triangle ABC, angle ACD is exterior angle, and angle A and angle B are remote interior angles. We know that according to the theorem of remote interior angles of a triangle, measure of exterior angle is equal to the sum of measures of the remote interior angles. Therefore, we can write here angle A plus angle B is equal to angle ACD. Reason is a theorem of remote interior angles. Angles of a triangle. Therefore, angle A is a 70 degree plus angle B is 40 degree is equal to angle ACD. Therefore, angle ACD is equal to 70 degree plus 40 degree, 110 degree. Now, question number 2. In triangle PQR, angle P is equal to 70 degree, angle Q is equal to 65 degree. Then find angle R. We know that sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, we can write in triangle PQR, angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Reason is the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Angle P is 70 degree plus Q is 65 degree plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. 70 degree plus 65 degree is 135 degree plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle R is equal to 180 degree minus 135 degree. Angle R is equal to 45 degree. So value of angle R will be 45 degree है. Question number 3. Measures of angles of triangle are x degree, x minus 20 degree, x minus 40 degree. Find the measure of each angle. We know that the sum of measures of all the angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, here x degree plus x minus 20 degree plus x minus 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. And reason is the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, x plus x plus x is a 3x degree minus 3x minus 60 is equal to 180. Therefore, 3x is equal to 180 plus 60. Therefore, 3x is equal to 240. Therefore, x is equal to 240 upon 3. Therefore, x is equal to 80 degree. X is equal to 80 we can write. Therefore, x degree is equal to 80 degree. X minus 20 degree is equal to 80 minus 20 is equal to 60 degree. X minus 40 degree is equal to 80 minus 40 is equal to 40 degree. Therefore, measures of angles of triangle are 80 degree, 60 degree, 40 degree. Question number 4. The measure of one of the angles of triangle is twice the measure of its smallest angle, and the measure of other is thrice the measure of smallest angle. Find the measures of three angles. Let measure of smallest angle is equal to x degree. Then measure of one of the angles of a triangle is twice the measure of its smallest angle, means one angle will be 2x. Twice of x, twice of measure of smallest angle means twice x. So an other angle is a thrice of smallest angle, that is other angle will be 3x. So other two angles will be 2x degree and 3x degree. Therefore, according to given condition, other two angles are 2x degree and 3x degree. Now we know that the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, x degree plus twice x degree plus thrice x degree is equal to 180 degree. Reason is the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, x plus 2x, 3x plus 3x, 6x is equal to 180. Therefore, x is equal to 180 upon 6. Therefore, x is equal to 30. X is equal to 30. Therefore, x degree is equal to 30 degree. 2x degree is equal to 2 into 30 degree is equal to 60 degree. 3x degree is equal to 3 into 30 degree is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, angles of triangle, therefore measures of angles of triangle are 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Example number 5. In the figure, measures of some angles are given. Using the measures, find the values of x, y and z. Now let's see in the figure, these two angles are angles in linear pair. We know that sum of measures of angles in linear pair is 180 degree. Therefore, y plus 100 degree is equal to 180 degree. From this, we can find the value of y. Now, these two angles are also angles in linear pair. Therefore, z plus 140 degree is equal to 180 degree. From this, we can find angle z. Now, angle x plus angle y plus angle z is equal to 180 degree. Sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. From this we can find the value of x here. So let's solve this example. From the figure, this angle TEN, angle TEN plus this angle NEM, angle NEM is equal to 180 degree. Reason is angles in linear pair, but angle TEN is 100 degree plus y is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, y is equal to 180 degree minus 100 degree. Therefore, y is equal to 80 degree. Angle y is equal to 80 degree. Now, these two angles are angles in linear pair. That is angle EMN plus EMR, angle EMR is equal to 180 degree. Reason is angles in linear pairs. Now angle EMN is a z plus 140 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, z is equal to 180 degree minus 140 degree. Therefore, z is equal to 40 degree. So, angle z is equal to 40 degree. Now, in triangle ENM, this x plus y plus z, x plus y plus z is equal to 180 degree. Reason is the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Now y is 80 degree, x plus y 80 degree plus z is 40 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, x plus 120 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 180 degree minus 120 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 60 degree. So, x is equal to 60 degree, y is equal to 80 degree and z is equal to 40 degree. Therefore, x is equal to 60 degree, y is equal to 80 degree, Z is equal to 40 degree is answer. Now example number 6. In the figure, line AB parallel line D, find the measure of angle DRE, this angle, and ARE, this angle, using given measures of some angles. Now let's see. Line AB parallel line DE and AD transversal. Line AB parallel line DE and AD transversal. Then this angle and this angle are alternate angles. So this angle is a 70 degree. Therefore this angle will be 70 degree. Now in this triangle, sum of measures of all the angles is 180 degree. From this we can find this angle. Now these two angles are angles in linear pair. Their sum is also 180 degree. From this we can find angle ARE. So let's solve this example. Line AB parallel line DE. It is a given. AD transversal. Now AD is a transversal. Therefore angle BAD is equal to angle ADE. Alternate angles. Now angle BAD is equal to 70 degree. It is given. Therefore angle ADE is equal to 70 degree. Angle ADE is equal to 70 degree. Now angle ADE means angle RDE. Therefore angle RDE is equal to 70 degree. Then is A dash R dash D. A dash R dash D. Now in triangle RDE, sum of all the measures of angles is 180 degree. Therefore we write in triangle RDE, angle RDE plus angle DER plus angle DRE is equal to 180 degree. Reason is the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Put the values. Angle RDE 70 degree plus angle DER 40 degree plus angle DRE is equal to 180 degree. Therefore 70 degree plus 40 degree is 110 degree plus angle DRE is equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle DRE is equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree is equal to 70 degree. Therefore angle DRE is equal to 70 degree. Angle DRE is equal to 70 degree here now. Now these two angles are angles in linear pair. We know that sum of angles in linear pair is 180 degree. Therefore, angle DRE plus angle ARE, angle DRE plus angle ARE, these two angles is equal to 180 degree. Reason is angles in linear pair. Now angle DRE is 70 degree plus angle ARE is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle ARE is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree. Therefore, angle ARE is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree is 110 degree. Therefore, angle ARE is equal to 110 degree and angle DRE is equal to 70 degree here. Example number 7. In triangle ABC, bisectors of angle A and angle B intersect at point O. If angle C is equal to 70 degree, find the measures of angle AOB. Here we have given this angle as 70 degree, that is angle ACB. Angle ACB is equal to 70 degree. This is given. Let this is equation number 1. Now AO, segment AO is bisector of angle CAB. Therefore, angle CAO congruent angle OAB. So we write angle CAO congruent angle OAB. Reason is segment OA bisects angle CAB. Now let angle CAO is equal to angle OAB is equal to x. Therefore, these two angles are equal and x. Therefore, angle CAB is equal to 2x. Angle CAB is equal to angle CAO plus angle OAB is equal to x plus x is equal to 2x. Therefore, angle CAB is equal to 2x. This is equation number 2. Now, angle CBO congruent angle OBA. Angle CBO congruent angle OBA. Reason is segment BO bisects angle CBA. Segment BO bisects angle CBA. Therefore, angle CBO congruent angle OBA. Now write, let angle CBO is equal to angle OBA is equal to y. Now find angle CBA. Angle CBA is equal to angle CBO plus angle OBA is equal to y plus y. So angle CBA is equal to y plus y. 2y is equal to 2y. Therefore, we have angle CBA is equal to 2y. This is equation number 3. Now, in triangle ACB, sum of measures of all the angles is 180 degree. Therefore, we write in triangle ACB, angle CAB plus angle CBA plus angle ACB is equal to 180 degree, and the reason is the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Now angle CAB is equal to 2x, angle CBA is equal to 2y, angle ACB is equal to 70 degree. Therefore 2x plus 2y plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree. A reason is from equations 1, 2 and 3. Therefore divide both sides by 2, so x plus y plus 35 is equal to 90 degree, is 70 degree, 35 degree. Dividing both sides by 2, therefore we have the value x plus y is equal to 90 degree minus 35 degree. Therefore x plus y is equal to 55 degree. X plus y is equal to 55 degree. This is equation number 4. Now consider triangle AOB. In triangle AOB, sum of measures of all the angles of this triangle will be 180 degree. So angle AOB plus angle OAB plus angle OBA is equal to 180 degree. Reason is the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore AOB, angle AOB plus x plus y is equal to 180 degree. Therefore angle AOB plus angle x plus y is a 55 degree. 55 degree is equal to 180 degree. This is from equation 4. Therefore angle AOB is equal to 180 degree minus 55 degree. So angle AOB is equal to 125 degree here. So we get the value of angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. Let's see once again. This angle is given 70 degree. These two angles are equal because AO bisects this angle, and these two angles are equal there because BO bisects this angle. Then x plus x, 2x and plus 2y plus 70 degree is equal to 180 degree. From this we can find the value of x plus y as 55 degree. Now the triangle AOB, in this triangle x plus y plus this angle is equal to 180 degree, and value of x plus y is 55 degree. 55 degree plus this angle is equal to 180 degree. From this the angle AOB is equal to 125 degree. Example number 8. In the figure, line AB parallel line CD and line PQ is a transversal. Ray PT bisect ray PT and ray QT bisects angle BPQ and PQD respectively. Prove that measure of angle PTQ is equal to 90 degree. Now let's solve this example. This ray PT bisects angle BPQ. So angle BPT congruent angle TPQ. Reason is ray PT bisects angle BPQ. Now let angle BPT is equal to angle TPQ is equal to x. Therefore angle BPQ is equal to angle BPT plus angle TPQ is equal to x plus x is equal to 2x. Therefore angle BPQ is equal to 2x. This is equation number 1. Now ray QT bisects angle PQD. Therefore angle PQT congruent angle TQD. Reason is ray QT bisects angle PQD. Let angle PQT is equal to angle TQD is equal to y. Therefore angle PQD is equal to angle PQT plus angle TQD is equal to y plus y. Therefore angle PQD is equal to 2y. This is equation number 2. So angle BPQ is equal to x plus x, 2x. Angle PQD is equal to y plus y, 2y here. Now this angle and this angle are interior angles. So the sum of measures of interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary for the parallel lines. So we write here line AB parallel line CD and line PQ transversal. It is a given. Therefore angle BPQ plus angle PQD is equal to 180 degree. Interior angles. Line AB parallel line CD and line PQ is a transversal. Therefore this angle and this angle are interior angles and sum of interior angles is 180 degree. But angle BPQ is equal to 2x and PQD is equal to 2y. 2x plus 2y is equal to 180 degree. Reason is from equation 1 and 2. Divide both sides by 2. Therefore x plus y is equal to 90 degree. Dividing both sides by 2. Let this is equation number 3. Now consider this triangle PTQ. In this triangle sum of measures of all the angles is 180 degree. So in triangle PTQ, angle PTQ plus angle TPQ plus angle TQP is equal to 180 degree. Reason is the sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Therefore now these two angles are x and y. So angle PTQ, angle PTQ plus x plus y is equal to 180 degree. This is equation number 4. From equation 3, x plus y is equal to 90 degree. Put this value of x plus y in equation 4. Therefore, we have angle PTQ plus 90 degree is equal to 180 degree, and reason is from equation 3 and 4. From 3 and 4. Therefore, angle PTQ is equal to 180 degree minus 90 degree. So, angle PTQ is equal to 90 degree is proved here. We write here measure of angle. Measure of angle PTQ is equal to 90 degree. Now example number 9. Using information given in the figure, find the measures of angle A, angle B, angle C. Now let's see. Angle B is equal to 70 degree, vertically opposite angles. Angle C and 100 degree angle are angles in linear pair. Therefore, their sum will be 180 degree. So, angle C plus angle 100 is equal to 180 degree. From this angle will be 80 degree. This angle is a 70 degree. This angle is 80 degree. So, we can find this angle because sum of measures of these three angles is 180 degree. Now, let's solve this example. Now angle B is equal to 70 degree. Reason is vertically opposite angles. Let is equation number 1. Now angle C plus 100 degree is equal to 180 degree. These two angles sum 180 degree. Reason is angles in linear pair. Therefore, angle C is equal to 180 degree minus 100 degree. Therefore, angle C is equal to 80 degree. This is equation number 2. Now, in given triangle, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Reason is a sum of measures of all angles of triangle is 180 degree. Now value of B is 70 degree and C is 80 degree. Angle A plus 70 degree plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree. Reason is from equations 1 and 2. Therefore, angle A plus 150 degree is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, angle A is equal to 180 degree minus 150 degree. So, angle A is equal to 30 degree. Angle A is equal to 30 degree. Therefore, our answer is angle A is equal to 30 degree. Angle B is equal to 70 degree. Angle C is equal to 80 degree. Question number 10. In the figure, line DE parallel line GF. Line DE parallel line GF. Ray EG and ray FG are the bisectors of angle DEF. Ray EG is a bisector of angle DEF and ray FG is bisector of angle DFM. This angle DFM. Prove that angle DEG is equal to half into angle EDF. Half into angle EDF. Now this EG is a bisector of angle DEF. So these two angles are congruent. So write solution. We write angle DEG congruent angle GEF. Angle GEF. The reason is ray EG is bisector of angle DEF. Let angle DEG is equal to angle GEF is equal to x degree. This is equation number 1. So these two angles are equal. Let these angles are x. Therefore angle DEF is equal to angle DEG plus angle GEF is equal to x degree plus x degree is equal to 2x degree. Therefore angle DEF is equal to 2x degree. This is equation number 2. Now this angle will be 2x degree. Now line DE parallel to line GF and line EF transversal. Line DE parallel line GF and line EF transversal. Therefore this angle and this angle are corresponding angles. Therefore angle DEF congruent angle GFM. Reason is corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. Therefore angle GFM is equal to 2x degree. This is equation number 3. This angle 2x and this angle 2x are corresponding angles, that equal to 2x. Now this angle and this angle are equal because ray FG is a bisector of the angle DFM. So we write angle DFG congruent angle GFM. Reason is ray FG bisects angle DFM. Therefore angle DFG is equal to 2x degree. This is equation number 4. Because DFG is equal to GFM, but GFM is equal to 2x degree. Therefore DFG is equal to also 2x degree. Now the whole angle DFM is equal to 2x plus 2x, that is 4x degree. Now angle DFM is equal to angle DFG plus angle GFM is equal to 2x plus 2x. Therefore angle DFM is equal to 4x degree. This is equation number 5. Now this angle is a 4x degree here. 4x degree. All angles in degree. Now this angle DFM is a exterior of angle of the triangle DEF. So we write angle DFM is exterior angle of triangle DEF. We know that the theorem of remote interior angles of a triangle, the measure of exterior angle is equal to the sum of measures of remote interior angles. So this 4x degree angle is equal to this angle plus this angle. Therefore angle DFM is equal to angle EDF plus angle DEF. Reason is a theorem of remote interior angles. Now angle DFM is a 4x degree. Angle EDF we have to find angle EDF plus angle DEF. DEF is 2x degree. This is from equation number 2, and DFM is a 4 degree from equation 5. So this is from equations 2 and 5. That is in equation 2 DEF is equal to 2x degree, and in equation 5 angle DFM is equal to 4x degree. From this angle EDF is equal to 4x degree minus 2x degree. Therefore angle EDF is equal to 2x degree. 4x degree minus 2x degree is 2x degree. This is equation number 6. Now let's see, angle EDF is equal to 2x degree. But what is x degree? X degree is angle DEG. Therefore angle EDF is equal to 2 into angle DEG, because angle DEG is equal to x degree and EDF is equal to 2 into x degree, means 2 into angle DEG. And the reason is from equation 1 and equation 6. Therefore angle DEG is equal to 1/2 angle EDF. This first answer is proved here. Now consider line ED parallel line GF and EG transversal. Then this angle and this angle are alternate angles. Now line DE parallel line GF and line EG transversal. Therefore angle DEG congruent angle EG GF, EGF. Alternate angles. Alternate angles. Therefore, angle here EGF, angle EGF is equal to x degree, because angle DEG is equal to x degree. This is the from equation 1. Therefore, in triangle, this triangle, consider this triangle EGF, EGF. Angle GEF, GEF is equal to angle EGF, EGF. Therefore, now this angle side GF is equal to EF. Therefore, EF is equal to FG. Iso sides opposite to equal angles are equal. This is also called isosceles triangle theorem. And this is second answer. Now let's see once again. EG is a bisector of angle DEF. Therefore, these two angles are congruent. Let this angle is x. Therefore, this angle will also x. Therefore, this total angle becomes x plus x, 2x degree. Now, DE parallel to GF and EF transversal. Therefore, this angle and this angle are corresponding angles. So, this angle will be 2x degree. Now, ray FG is a bisector of angle DFM. Therefore, this angle and this angle are equal. This is 2x. Therefore, this is also 2x. Therefore, this whole angle will be 4x. 2x plus 2x is 4x. Now, this angle is exterior angle of triangle DEF. We know that the theorem of remote interior angles of a triangle, the measure of exterior angle is equal to the sum of measures of remote interior angles. Means this 4x degree is equal to this angle plus this angle. 4x degree is equal to 2x degree plus this angle. Therefore, we get this angle 2x degree. Now, this angle is a 2x degree and this angle is x degree. Therefore, this angle is half of this angle. So, DEG, what is this angle? DEG is half of the angle EDF. Now, DE parallel to GF and EG transversal. Then, this angle and this angle are the alternate angles. This angle is x, therefore this angle is also x. Therefore, EGF is also x degree. Therefore, this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle. Therefore, in triangle EGF, this angle and this angle are equal. Therefore, this is an isosceles triangle, and in isosceles triangle, sides opposite to equal angles are equal. Therefore, side opposite to this angle is EF and side opposite to this angle is GF. So, EF is equal to FG. Sides opposite to equal angles are equal. Side opposite to equal angles are equal. Therefore, EF is equal to FG. is proved here.